Sweet madness is sweet madness when we two are together.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Darth Maul, welcoming you to episode 8 of Maul's March Madness 2025 edition. This week, we're up to the elite BB8. We started with, around 70 competitors. Now we're down to just 8. We're going to settle this on the racetrack. They're going to race in groups of 2. Each one that wins moves on to the final FOURCE. The final FOURCE will be settled later in this same episode. You won't have to wait a week. You just have to wait a few minutes while Sam fiddles with the computer stuff, and then we'll have our final FOURCE. So tonight, we will find out who moves on to the championship round where it's just 1-on-1. Who's it going to be? It could be any of these 8. So strap in, fasten your seatbelts, get ready for a wild ride on the racetrack. It's time for the elite BB8. All right, let's look at our first race of the day. It's Froggy123's Pooh versus Kilogami 16's Darth Malgus. Wow, great to get another look at these two pieces of origami. They couldn't be more different. Pooh's just as cute as can be, and Darth Malgus is not cute at all, is he? But it's not about cuteness. It's not a beauty contest. It's not even an origami contest. It's pure random luck on the racetrack. All right, here we go. Who knows what will happen? I sure don't, but we're about to find out. For the first race of the Elite BB8.
Ready, set, go.
All right, they're off. Darth Malgus off to an early lead, but Pooh not giving up. Pooh has now taken the lead. Pooh's off to a great start. Pooh is pitting away. Darth Malgus cut him off on the inside. They're neck and neck as they head into the final lap. What a race. This is a fantastic race. It looks like Darth Malgus is going to do it. Darth Malgus. Congratulations to Darth Malgus. Wow. Very impressive. Very impressive. And Pooh, you put up a great race. That was very close. This was one of the closest races we've had on the racetrack. That was very exciting. We will see you next in the Royal Rumble. Darth Malgus, we'll see you later in this same episode in the final FOURCE. That's right. It's the dark side of the FOURCE. Kilogami 16's Darth Malgus is the first to reach the final FOURCE. All right. Our next race will tell us who joins Darth Malgus in the final FOURCE. Naruto or the Manamana Gang? Let's take another look at this origami before we move on. It's Yoda Boy 4321's fantastic Naruto versus versus Oradude 11's origami Manamana Gang. By the way, if you've never seen the Manamana Gang in action, make sure you check them out on YouTube. They're fantastic. But are they fast? Well, we're about to find out. We know Naruto's fast, but we don't know if he can drive fast. Let's head to the racetrack, find out what happens.
Ready, set, go.
All right, in the early going, Naruto's way out in front. Naruto's increasing his lead. Naruto looks unstoppable. Wait a minute, the Manamana Gang moved in on the inside. The Manamana Gang takes the lead. They're neck and neck. Oh my gracious, as we head into the final lap. That wasn't the final lap, that was the last lap. Manamana Gang, you did it. They went so fast, I didn't realize we had hit all 3 laps already. Manamana Gang, you did it. You made it to the final FOURCE. Incredible. If you guys make it all the way, I'm going to have to learn how to sing the song. I don't think anybody wants that. Naruto, you put up a great showing. You fought your way all the way to the elite BB8. Unfortunately, you didn't win today, but you'll be headed on to the Royal Rumble. And the Manamana Gang will head on to the final FOURCE. Later in our episode, we'll see them up against Darth Malgus. Wow, it's going to be good stuff. But we've got 2 more races before we get to that. All right, here's the race everybody's been talking about. It's Mara Omega versus Mara Omega. You know, two of the fantastic pieces of origami in this contest. It's Mara Omega's 2D from Gorillas versus Mara Omega's Howl's Moving Castle. They beat all the odds to get here, and then they beat the odds again by getting matched up against each other. As I said on the site, the bad news is one of them's going to lose, but the good news is Mara Omega's sure to make it to the final force. It's just a question of which one of her characters will it be. Once again, folks, random luck. It all just happened randomly, but it does make you wonder if the force is with Mara Omega. Well, we know she'll be making it to the final force. It's time to find out which of her characters will be representing Mara Omega in the final force.
Ready, set, go.
All right, it looks like Hal got out to an early start. Hal the Wizard off to a good start, but Gorillas 2D not giving up. They are neck and neck as we head into the final lap. Another close race, but 2D is pulling ahead and wins it easily in the end. That last lap was huge for 2D. Well done. Well done, Mara Omega. Two great pieces of origami. Too bad they both couldn't move on to the final force. That's not how it worked out today. It's just 2D moving on to the final force while Hal moves on to the Royal Rumble. All right, who's 2D's opponent going to be in the final force? We'll find out in our next race. And it's the last race of the day, the race everybody's been talking about because it stars me, Ethan Solo. Oh, wait, that's not me. I'm Darth Maul. But Ethan Solo folded me, and I look absolutely fantastic. Of course, Lucas Skyfolder's Anakin/Vader hybrid also looks fantastic. So, wow, two great pieces of origami. They're going to meet on the racetrack. We're going to find out which one of them moves on to the final force. We know Darth Vader's strong in the force. We know me, Darth Maul, I'm strong in the force. There's only one way to settle this, and that's on the racetrack. Are you ready, folks?
Ready, set, go.
And there I go. And also that other guy. All right. Wait a minute. I'm falling behind. I'm losing. How can this be? Wait, I take it. I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead. Please let me win. Oh no, it's neck and neck as we go into the final lap. It's been an incredible day of racing. It looks like I'm pulling ahead. And I did it. I made it to the final force. Wow. I'm so proud of me. Even though it was just random. And I do want to remind everybody, it was random. No favoritism played. I may be the announcer, but I don't control things. Webmaster Sam has it all programmed to be random, and I just happened to win today. Wow. Look at me. I look so happy. Have you ever seen me looking so happy? Boy, I can't wait to get to the final force where I'll be up against 2D Mara Omega's origami. And Lucas Skyfolder, a great race. You almost got me there. Fantastic job. Good luck in the Royal Rumble. I'll see you there soon. But first, I've got an appointment to keep in the final force. While Sam gets things set up for the final force, let's take one more look at our sponsor, Dino Poet, Tom's new book. Have you read it? Read it! Yay! All right, folks, here we go. We're going to get ready now for our final force. That's right, we're down to just 4 characters. 2 races to decide which of these 4 become the final 2. Are you ready? I know I'm ready because I'm one of them. I can't wait to find out what happens. Dude 11's Mana Gang races Kilogami 16's Darth Malgus for a spot in the championship round of Maul's March Madness. Well, who's it going to be, folks? Dude 11 impressed everyone with his driving skills in the last round. Darth Malgus, well, he seemed to be using the dark side of the Force. It worked. He made it this far, but only one can go any farther. Are you ready to find out who moves on to the championship round? All right, head to your cars. Let's go.
Ready, set, go.
All right, they're pretty tight. Halfway through the first lap. Still tight as they cross the line. Looks to me like Darth Malgus is pulling out a little bit. Darth Malgus definitely pulling ahead as they race into the final lap. Darth Malgus with a commanding lead. It would take a wreck to stop him. There's no wreck. He wins it all. moves on to the championship round. Wow, what a race. He had the pedal to the metal, and he had the hammer down. He just couldn't be stopped. Manamana, guys, you put up a great race, but just wasn't your day. Maybe it'll be your day in the Royal Rumble next week. We'll find out then. But for now, we're going to send Kilogami 16 on to the championship round. But who's he going to face? We'll find out in the next round of the Final Force. That's a lot of rounds and stuff. It's getting confusing. Anyway, there's only one more race left today. Let's see it. Here we go, folks. 2D by Mara Omega versus me, Darth Maul by Ethan Solo. This is the final race of the day to find out who moves on to the championship and who moves on to the Royal Rumble. Darth Malgus is waiting. Darth Malgus is revving up his engine. Who's going to face him? Will it be 2D by Mara Omega or me, Darth Maul by Ethan Solo? Normally I would say it's me, but don't bet against Mara Omega. The Mara Omega's characters have beaten long odds to make to the Elite Eight. 2 of them made it to the Elite Eight. Will one of them make it all the way to the championship? We'll find out in just a moment. Are you ready? Let's get ready for some random racing action. Let's go.
Ready, set, go.
All right, there I go. There I go. It looks like it's pretty tight. Looks like it's pretty tight. I feel like I'm pulling ahead a little bit. No, wait. No, 2D's taking the lead. As we move into the final lap, we are going back and forth, back and forth. 2D looks like he's got the lead. 2D does it. Oh, poor me. Everyone, please, a moment to feel sorry for me. Darth Maul. My dreams were cut in half. Oh, man. Oh, brutal. It's brutal, folks, but I've got to hand it to Mara Omega. 2D was unstoppable. 2D has won it all, every step of the way, and today even beat me, Darth Maul, to make it to the championship round. You know what, folks? I'm going to dry my tears and get ready for the Royal Rumble. That's right. Me and everybody else who lost is going to be back to have one more shot at glory in the Royal Rumble. That's going to be wild. You're not going to want to miss it. So tune in next week. First, you'll see the championship round between Darth Malgus and 2D, and then you'll see the Royal Rumble between me and everybody else. You're not going to want to miss it. So tune in next week for the final episode of 2025's Maul's March Madness.
Sweet madness.